Hello students, I hope you all well. Today we are going to discuss about the scan testing. As yesterday we have started a new topic, that is the testing. So today's topic, which includes a number of steps. So today's topic is the CMOS integrated design technique, in which we have to read it out. Scan testing, that is a design and application at speed testing. The scan set design technique, scan testing power issues, the scan hole design technique, level sensitive scan design, broadcast and Illinois scan design. Okay, so today we start our topic with this sequential circuit testing, which is also a good topic. So before going into the depth of scan the sequential circuit testing, we should know about the sequential circuit. So as we know very well that we have a two kind of the circuit or the logic circuit. One is a combination circuit and second is a second we have the sequential circuit. So in combination circuit, if the input we are providing and we are getting the output, means the output is completely dependent upon the input, it is a combination circuit. But if the same combination circuit, if we provide any feedback path through which a fraction part of the output is injected back to input, so it will become a sequential circuit. Means the output is dependent upon the input, present input as well as the past. ओके सो अगर इस तरह के सर्किट हमारे पास में होंगे तो उनकी टेस्टिंग हम कैसे कर सकते हैं, राइट। यहाँ आपको कॉम्बिनेशन सर्किट दिख रहा होगा और फीडबैक पाथ पे हमने रजिस्टर लगाए हैं। रजिस्टर के बारे में आप लोगों को जानकारी होगी कि रजिस्टर इज अ कॉम्बिनेशन ऑफ फ्लिप फ्लॉप, और फ्लिप फ्लॉप एक सिंगल बिट स्टोरेज डिवाइस होता है. सो इफ वी आर saying that the n bit register we are using, it means that we are using the n flip flop in the register. Okay, so and register is a combination of flip flop, and flip flop is operated by a clock, so that's why we have indicated that there is a clock also. Okay, so input, output and the feedback path is performed by a register is a combination of flip flop, and flip flop is operated by a clock. Okay, this is a initial definition. So in sequential circuit, the initial state, that is the resistor's value, is not by default known, नहीं पता होता हमें उसका. It can be 0 or 1. Consequently, the sensitization of the fault and the propagation of the corresponding erroneous response may turn to be a hard task. अभी पता नहीं है हमें that it is a 1 or 0 the resistor is using, so that's why to indicate or to finding the faults is really a hard task. So a solution is to use technique for the proper initialization of the circuit stage to non-value, that is include a point number 1 is application of a proper test vector sequence and or the use of a set and reset signal to set up the required state. Set reset, because we are using the flip flop, it can be a SR flip flop, JK flip flop, in which the combination includes the set and reset conditions. Okay, second point is the development of the efficient techniques to set the initial state and observe the subsequent state after the response of the circuit. Okay, जनरल स्कैन टेस्टिंग स्कीम क्या हो सकती है हमारी, दैट वी हैव अ स्कैन इन input operated by a clock, because there are the register is a combination of flip flop operated by a clock. So single clock is operated by every register is operated by a single clock, and in between of the dotted portion is known as a logic. Okay, so scan in input clock operated and the feedback path is provided by a blue line. Okay, we are getting the output and the scan out. Okay, dashed portion indicate small black or the gray portion indicate the scan register portion. Okay, so the memory element, that is the latches or the flip-flop in the design, are proper connected to form a unified shift register. Shifting portion is there, so that's why we are saying that there is a shift register. It can be a scan register or the chain. So this way the internal state of the circuit is determined or controlled by a shifting in, which is a scan in, to the scan register, the required test data to be applied to the combinational logic. So moreover, the existing internal state, that is the previous logic response, as I told you, can be observed by a shifting out, that is a scan out, which is the output portion, the data stored into the scan register. Okay, scan testing design, one portion. So in combinational logic, we are using the primary input, that is indicated by a PI, and we are getting the primary output indicated by the PO. Okay, so PO is indicated the primary output, and the combinational logic is connected with the register providing the feedback path. So we have a basic sequential logic circuit diagram here. Okay, so in the second diagram, what we can see, irrespective of the primary input, if we are using the pseudo primary input, which is the random behavior, the random portion, so we can indicate it by the PPI. Okay, so the primary input is indicated by the PI, and we are getting the PO output. But if we are providing the feedback path, that is a scan register, includes the latches or the flip-flop, so we are using as a primary input, that is a pseudo primary input. So we are getting the output as a PPO, means the pseudo primary output, and ultimately the scan register give the output as a scan output. Okay, scan technique, we are testing design second, in which we have a multiple scan chain. If we are using a multiple scan output, so we have to use the number of scan registers. So primary input getting the primary output, feedback path give the scan register 1, so we are using the scan register 1 as input, or up to n number of turns, so we can say that the scan in up to n. So same for the output, scan in 1, we are getting the output scan out 1, scan in n, so we are getting the output scan out n. Okay, but if we want to use the same circuit as a partial scan, so we can do it. First register scan, we are making it as a constant when it is not working, so we can do it in the circuit. Primary output getting the primary output, but the first register is in the initial mode, it is not working, that's why we are not putting the scan input as well as the scan output. Okay, but the second register, scan register, in which we are providing the input as a scan in, so we are getting the scan out. So partially scan we can do in the sequential logic. Okay, this is path, scan path design 1, combination circuit, primary input, that is x1 x2 up to xk, getting the output z1 z2 up to zn. Okay, and the xk input is also a input for the mux, which is a 2:1 mux. Okay, 2:1 mux, where initially the one input is from the combinational logic and one input from the primary input, that is a S1, and the enabling signal is a SE, means the scan enable, that is 1 or 0, it can be depend upon the operation, and the output of the mux is goes to the flip-flop, that is a D flip-flop, in which we are using the D flip-flop output as a Q and operated by a clock K. Same for the next, same for the next, and same for the next. So ultimately when we are inserting the S input, so we are getting the scan output, right? But how it is working? Scan mode is working only when the scan enable is 1, so we will get this phenomena. Okay, we have a different phenomena for scan enable 0, here we can see, but it we will discuss later, means tomorrow we will discuss about it. Okay, so tomorrow we will start with the scan enable 0. Okay, thank you so much guys, thank you. Read it out. If you have any query, drop the mail, drop the message on the WhatsApp. I'll try to resolve your query. Thank you so much. Thanks a lot.